Right, so you know roughly my layout. The accidentals are then therefore the outer row here for me, not at the head of the instrument as on most two-row melodeons. Right, what do I get? Well, I filed some of the notes because F sharp I had twice and I had two C's on pull. On push, it's just C sharp row. On pull, I filed them back and you end up with a sort of sus noise. I'll just play that one. Which sounds fine, but most of those notes are completely out of the main row notes, so notes like A flat and B flat. B flat turns out to be a really good chord. I'm going to play something in B flat as a good introduction. So on my left hand, I've got that block of chords are exactly the same as everybody else's. So that's G, D, and as I move towards my feet, I get flatter chords. So this is F, B flat, E flat, and I've got these inner rows are all basses. I won't put too much on that because most of the action is going to happen on the right hand. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to take Once I Was a Millionaire, and I sing it in B flat because that's where my voice is. It's normally in C. So I start with the B flat, simple chord on the outside row, and then I keep the D there. So I've got a D C sharp accidental there. And then switch to push, and I've got F here. So my chord is F both ways here, and that's been talked about on Melodeon on it. The structure of the song, it just goes from dominant to dominant to dominant. Each chord is the dominant to the next one. So the next chord is C minor. So out here, I've got my E flat. That's fine, and then you've got to sort of bend it back into where you're ending up. So we need a diminished chord at this point, which happens to be C sharp diminished. Very easy. On D row, just add B flat, which happens to be on next chord. Back to G. B flat in and my C chord. And then C is the dominant to F. Remember left both ways. Oops. Major seventh there. So that's the entire song and it just repeats. So I'll just do one verse for you. Once I was a millionaire. Spent all my money, I just didn't care, and I took out my friends. For a good time we had bootleg liquor, champagne and wine, but then I began to fall so low. Didn't have no money and I've no place to go, and if I ever get my hands on $1 again, I'm gonna squeeze it till that old eagle grins, 'cause nobody loves you. And then it goes on. And that's the end of this demonstration.